It's pretty much the same as back home, actually, except, I mean, some of the small things like here I can't get Cheerios or Kraft dinner or dill pickles even. So Auckland is actually, it's huge. The little town that I live in is called Glen Eden. So it's essentially just like a big neighborhood within this really, really large city. More obvious culture around Maori people. Maori is the indigenous population of New Zealand. One of the major differences here is the language honoring. For example, child services here, at home we would call it Ministry of Children and whatever, but here they call it Oranga Tamariki. So they're utilizing that language to honor and embrace the Maori culture. Here I feel like it's more meaningful. My husband is Maori-Chinese-Scottish. I'm in this family that are historically Maori, and there's some practices like doing the Haka. The Haka is one of the bigger cultural flags for Maori, the rugby team that come up and they do the Haka. We moved here February 1st of 2020, so just before things got challenging. Yeah, so we came here for the birth of Korra. We knew that our surrogate was pregnant in the fall of 2019, and then decided we were going to move here shortly after that. Oh gosh. I mean, she's a personality and a half already. She's a dream, really. Sometimes she's a nightmare, but that's to be expected, I think. You try to prepare as much as you can. And then the little human comes along, and then it's kind of bumbly and you're learning your process through it. Blair's at home, I'm at home. While it's an awful time to be having a baby in a pandemic, it's actually also been kind of a blessing because we've really been in this situation where we can be present together for her and for each other. Legally has been a real challenge. It's not easy having a baby as two dads, just because of New Zealand law says that the surrogate and the surrogate spouse are the legal parents. After she was born, we had to go through an adoption process, and it includes going to court and a lawyer and all that stuff, even though she's biologically my child. We have a new birth certificate, and it says our names on it. Now we're just waiting on Canadian paperwork. I teach step aerobics. I was doing it online through my Instagram at Chat Aerobics, but now I'm teaching at a gym down the street. At home, professionally, I was a social worker. Still am. I'm registered as a social worker here and in Canada. It's just I'm not actually doing any clinical work, but it's on the horizon. Particularly older adults is my area of interest. The sleeve one, it started with just this script and the stars. And the script says, "When skies are gray." And this is an homage to my mom, my birth mom, who passed away when I was a kid. She would sing "You Are My Sunshine." So my sister has "You Are My Sunshine" on her body, and I have "When Skies Are Gray," which is another lyric in that song. I wanted to create a sleeve that was outer space. So you've got some alien stuff. And then at the bottom, we've got inner space. So we've got atoms and, funnily enough, coronaviruses. Yeah, this figure modeling thing is new. I mean, doing it with you last year was the first time. Before then, I had an understanding of lighting and holding your body a certain way because of photography modeling. I like it because I am typically somebody who's artistically inclined, even though I can't draw for the life of me. It's interesting to see how people interpret what they're seeing and their skill in that short of time to come up with such a masterpiece. I think it's an interesting challenge to sit through the discomfort. So it actually enhances this experience of mindfulness and breathing. Drawing, I actually do a pretty consistent gig with this company called Strike a Pose, where the tutor and myself, the model, go to bachelorette parties. But there was a gal who insisted in sitting right in front of me, almost like junk level. And she was talking about me being cut. And she's like, "Wait, he's uncircumcised." And the girls were like, "No, that means he's circumcised." Right? So they're talking about my junk while I'm standing there, and they're drunk about it. It's a bit strange, but it's good money and it's entertaining and easy to do with my daddy's schedule.